What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be continuing with, I believe, the third part of this E39 M5 build. And in this video, I'm going to be doing the suspension on this car. I don't think I showed you guys the suspension just yet. I don't think I even showed it in the first video because the parts didn't come in yet. But yeah, I'm going to be installing some BC Racing coilovers onto the E39 M5. I'll show you guys what we got in a bit. I still have to open the box just to make sure everything is correct. And on top of that, we're going to be doing like all new brakes. We're going to be doing brand new brake pads with brand new rotors and sensors as well. I had already done sway bar bushings on this car before, and the rest of the bushings actually look really good, so there's no real need to do any other bushings on this car except for like the suspension and brake pads and stuff like that. But yeah, let me show you guys how the car sits right now. These cars in general don't sit too bad. They don't sit too high, like off the ground. I actually really like the way these cars sit, but there's still a bit of a wheel gap on both front and rear, so we need to get that gap taken care of. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look on how it sits originally, and then we can compare it to how it sits at the end of this video. The owner actually got these M5 wheels repower coated. That's why they look so damn good. Look how clean those things look. I've never seen like a cleaner pair than that, and it seems like it's in the right like shade or color because it's such a weird color. I think it's called like hyper silver. But yeah, other than that, the car is just a little bit dirty. We'll get that dirtiness taken care of later on, probably in another video when we're all done. We'll get it all cleaned up for him before he comes and picks it up. Let me go ahead and get this car up on the lift, and then I'll start unboxing the BC Racing coilovers, which are sitting right there, and I'll show you guys what we're working with. Alright guys, so I got all the parts laid out right here that I'm going to be installing in this video. We'll go ahead and start off with these brake pads. Got both front and rear brake pads with all the necessary clips and components and stuff like that. I got front and rear brake wear sensors. These rotor bolts right here as well. Front and rear stainless steel brake lines from Turner Motorsport, I believe. Yeah, these are from Turner Motorsport. We got a set of brand new Zimmerman front rotors and Aute rear rotors as well. And the final piece to the puzzle, the set of coilovers, a set of BC Racing coilovers right here, which honestly look so freaking good. I love that these come with the camber plates and everything. They also come adjusted with the correct preload. That way you don't have to be messing with any preload settings or anything like that. All you do is just mess with the height. Obviously comes with the coilover adjustment wrenches. But yeah, it's basically a brand new set of BC Racing coilovers. I thought they come with sway bar end links, but they actually don't. I don't know why I thought they did, but the ones on the car are already good anyway. So all we need to do is pop the old ones off, pop these on, and then adjust the height after that. I'm going to install them with this height already. Once we see how that looks, then I'll go ahead and adjust the height all around. But yeah, those are all the parts right there. I'm gonna start off by taking off all the wheels, and I think I'm gonna do like everything on this one side and then everything on the other side front, and just move along in that way. I completely forgot that I had to do the stainless steel brake lines as well, which also means that I have to bleed the brake system after I'm done. So that's a little bit challenging having to do on my own. I might need someone to come help me pump the brakes, that way I could bleed the system. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward process. I'll probably get all the front stuff done completely and then move on to the rear. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. Alright guys, I know it's a little bit hard to hear right now, but I went ahead and got the coilovers in, got the new stainless steel brake lines in, new brake pads, new rotors. Both sides are all done and good to go. Like I said before, I'm leaving these the height that they came in, so we'll see how low it goes once we drop the car to the ground. It's going to be a little bit hard getting it out of the two-post lift right here because it might be too low, but we'll see how it goes. I'll get the rears all done real quick and then move on to bleeding the brakes, and then I'll drop the car and hopefully see what the height is at. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get these rears done. Alright guys, I finally got all the suspension and brakes done on this car. This rear suspension just took so much freaking time. It was really annoying to get the old strut assembly out of there. As you guys saw, I had to take apart basically this whole rear portion of the car, all the interior, just to even get to the 3 bolts that are on top for the strut assembly. But yeah, I finally got it done. The new BC Racing coils are in there. The new Turner brake lines are in there. New pads, new rotors, all the way around, everything is done. All I need to do now is bleed the brakes, which I'll probably do off camera. There's no point in showing you guys that. I'm gonna go ahead and put this interior all back together, throw the wheels on, drop the car on the ground. Guys, this thing looks so freaking good. What do you think about it?
It's good. Very good.
I don't think I even need to adjust the height or anything like that, because honestly the height looks really perfect. I think they set it like that from factory, from the BC Racing factory, to be honest, because I know they set the preload on this suspension. But other than that, just check out how good this thing looks, guys. That settles it for the suspension and brakes. I already went ahead and bled the brakes, so those feel good. Yeah, other than that, the car is sitting pretty damn good. So that's gonna bring us to the end of this video, guys. I need to get inside because it's 110 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Let me know what you guys think about the car. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next videos to come, where I'm gonna be doing the clutch install and the supercharger install. So
Supercharger.
yep. And we have like a front lip and cluster and stuff like that to install as well. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys think about the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.